Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am really dizzy. Okay, that was not good. That was dizzy. But I got all my stuff packed and getting ready to head out. The in-laws are here to take care of Beth this weekend. And I'm gonna have some fun. Uh-oh. I gotta tell you about this. Can you hear that? See the wonderful footprints and the lovely water and my sump pump working overtime? Yeah, got some water down here. Luckily, most of my stuff is up on things and the sump is emptying, so that's working. But what didn't work was the connection came undone. I don't know why, it shook loose, but my in-laws were here last night, but he came down and it was squirting all over the place in the closet here. Is some of my stuff, my poor gimbal box is shrunk, but I gotta start cleaning things up in here. It's confusing because we've been here for 4 years and I've never really had the sump run as much as it's running. I mean, it's constantly running. So I gotta talk to the neighbors and see... Emptying. It's just literally just filling up the second that it empties. So I got to talk to my neighbors over there because we have a drain in the middle of us to see what's going on with that. I might soak some of it up just to get the water up, but I'm cutting these rugs up and we're going to put in hardwood floor down here, like a waterproof hardwood floor. So in case this happens again, we just suck the water up. But that brings up a good topic for today's video, and that's how to get water up out of your... No, I'm only joking. That's... That is, goes right along with the organizing and decluttering. So, sometimes it's easier to organize if you declutter and see things that you don't need and things that you don't want anymore. It looks like the couch might be okay, but all my old IKEA furniture is all wet, so that stuff's got to go. I got 1, 2. That thing's probably gonna go. That's fake wood.
6.5 hours later.
It has been quite a day, and I've got some stuff in there, but for the most part, the room is pretty much empty. Started tearing up the rug to get down to the concrete, pretty much to move the one sofa down here into here and to start letting the concrete dry up a little bit. But I'm gonna roll this up tomorrow and take this out. Probably just cut it up and put it in bags. But everything is out of here. The office still has everything in it because pretty much everything is okay in here. I showed you earlier, or a few minutes ago to you guys. For me, it's been an entire day. But this thing is still cycling through, and it's still got a bunch of water filling up, going out, and then turning off. So it's doing its thing. Knock on wood that it keeps up. But I lost a bunch of power strips. The computer's still running. I turned it off. The power bank that is down there is in a box, and apparently that protected it. So I was pretty happy with that, but I'm going to be moving all that upstairs for the time being, and then hopefully I'll hear from the insurance company tomorrow, and then we can get that taken care of. We got a rider specifically in our policy for sump issues and anything relating to it. So hopefully that's taken care of. If not, what it is what it is. So everything that I took out of there, we put in here. And as much as we could. But my things like... Let's turn these lights on. So my things like the IKEA furniture that I've had for years has got water damage to it. These are my plates that I would put down and put products on. I don't know how they're going to do. They're all wet. But like the corners of like tables and stuff that I had down there that were sitting up against the wall took the brunt of it. This is pure wood, pine. So I turned that upside down and let that sit up, so hopefully that can dry out. But again, like stuff like this, which is all fiberboard, particle board, whatever you want to call it, I don't think that's going to hold up. I think that could potentially just fall apart. Day 2, bringing up some stuff. Unfortunately, it's starting to fall apart. Here's the one I brought up already. My Alex drawer, I think, is done too. One of the issues I had was my little transformers here for my lights. The lights weren't plugged in, these were not plugged in. I had these all wrapped up. And I usually just throw them on the ground right next to my lights next time I use them. And of course, you know what happened. I took these apart, dumped all the water out, let them dry all day yesterday. They are completely dry. So, moment of truth. Let's plug in the first one. See if this gets hot. Hey! So we know that that one works. So that's good. Put that one to the side. I don't think these are all that expensive. Boom! There we go. It works! Yay! So, that is that. Looks like they dried out just fine. I've been through this before, but it's not the same insurance company at my old house. This is worse than what happened at my old house. My old house, I had a hot water heater go, and that flooded the basement. Not that bad. Definitely not as bad as this. So, wait to see what they say. Get here. The wife is pretty adamant that she does not want the rug down in there. When I went to go get fans yesterday, which you'll see later today, the guy at the carpet place was like, "Oh no, all you need to do is just put them in the corners, blow up the rugs, and, you know, dry them out, but the padding will need to be replaced, but the rugs will be fine." But I do not want to deal with that, so. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks. I think almost 2 weeks now since I've posted. This was something that I had started, and I just, you know, was so busy with the basement. Makeshift office right now. Beth is asleep. It's late on Thursday night. August 16th, so yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks. But I'll update you guys fully on what's going on with the basement probably this weekend. I did do another vlog today, which I'm going to be editing right after this one, and I'll post that tomorrow. It's a little bit more fun. I went to Hershey Park today with Michael Fryer and Jay Littman, so stay tuned for that. It's a lot more fun, and I'll explain to you guys what's going on with the basement. So, if you're stopping by for the first time, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the support. Take it easy, and have a good night.